It's your girl Jonette, and I'm here at Patchwerk sitting with one of the most talented producers ever. Yes, I can say that because it is a fact. Jazze Pha.
What's up, baby?
How are you?
I'm beautiful, just like yourself.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Tell these people what you're doing in the studio today.
Today, I'm working on a couple of records that I did for American Idol Fantasia. She's on J Records. I did a couple of records as well as rapped on one of the records. And wrote them with my man, John Tay.
All right. So, Faye, for these people who are sleeping on you, please tell them who you are.
Well, Jazze Pha, I'm a producer / artist / writer
/
rap. I sing. I do almost everything. You know, I'm the CEO of Sho'Nuff Records. You know, Ciara, Jody Breeze, Young Jeezy. You know, it's real big.
Tell me a little bit more about Sho'Nuff.
Sho'Nuff Records started a couple of years ago. Me and my man Noon decided to name the company after my first hit record. Was with Tila featuring 8Ball and MJG and myself, which was called Sho'Nuff, and coincidentally was my first hit record.
All right. Aren't you supposed to be releasing Big Love soon?
Yes, that's my album. My solo project is called Big Love.
And who's all on that?
I got a lot of surprises coming. I'm not really gonna. Well, actually, I got.
Yeah, go ahead and give us a little bit.
I got CeeLo. Right now, I got CeeLo. I got Petey Pablo. I got Candy from Escape. I got Mila from 702. I got Bobby Womack. You know, just to name a few.
Speaking of Bobby Womack, I recently read that he is one of your inspirations. So can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, Bobby Womack was just, you know, old school. He had that voice, you know, when he sang that, if you think you're lonely now. It was just something about his voice. It had a sound to it, and it just touched my soul. And not only him, but like Al Green, Curtis Mayfield, Stevie Wonder, all those old greats. You know, I really listened to them growing up.
Speaking of you growing up, can you tell these people who your parents are? Definitely in the blood.
Oh yeah, my mom was Denise Williams. Back in the day, she sang with a lot of great people like Earth, Wind and Fire, Barbra Streisand, and you know, just to name a few, Stevie Wonder. My dad was one of the original Barcades, came from Stax, Memphis, Tennessee. You know, he was one of the original members of the group, you know, and one of the original members that was in a plane crash that my dad never made the plane. They were with Otis Redding, the whole group was, and one of the guys was my dad's best friend. His name was Phelan, and that's who I was named after.
Aww.
Yeah.
How sweet. All right, well, you've contributed to the success of so many artists. Which one are you most proud of?
I gotta say Ciara.
Definitely.
Because that's my baby girl.
On top, number one.
Yes, she's the first lady of Sho'Nuff Records. And, I mean, she's incredible. I think she's a superstar in the making. And I think she deserved it. She works hard. She wants it, you know, and she's getting it.
She's a sweet girl. Very sweet girl. Well, you're one of the first and only producers to ink a 50-song deal with Cash Money. That's so crazy. How did that happen?
Well, you know, my man Greg Street introduced me to Baby, and he was doing a song for his 6 O'Clock Volume 1 album, and he wanted to do a record with Baby, but instead of having Manny Fresh produce it, he wanted to have me producing it, because he felt like me and Cash Money would have a fly sound together. So, you know, Baby, he stepped outside the studio when he came and met me and was like, yeah, you go ahead and do some beats and you know, make it like this and like this. And I came in there and did this track, probably about 5 minutes. He came back, he was like, you just did that? I was like, yeah. I was like, and I got some more. He listened to a lot of other tracks, and he was like, man, I want to do a deal with you. I want to do a 10-song deal with you. Then he heard some more stuff. He said, man, I want to do 20, 50 song deal. I was like, all right.
That's crazy.
So we did it.
So how do you feel about being the only one, since they normally work just within their family, within their people?
I mean, you know, it's not really a big deal to me. It's really about, you know, actually the fact that they would do something like that is a big deal to me. But it's like, like when I say it's not a big deal to me, it's kind of like, you know I'm due these blessings. You know, and once you get in and you start moving around, you be like, okay, there's a need for somebody who really, really knows what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Outside of, you know, everybody that's already doing it.
That's true. Well, you've worked with Big Timers, Busta Rhymes, Angie Stone, Too Short, Mario Winans, T.I., Murphy Lee. You worked on some of Tupac's projects, Jagged Edge, so many artists. Who would you like to work with that you haven't already?
I want to work with Prince. I want to do something with him. I want to do something with Aretha Franklin, which actually we got some dates set up that Aretha wants to do something. And I always wanted to work with Mary J. Blige, and I'm about to work with her. So, you know,
up.
dreams are coming true, you know.
That's always a plus. Especially with Mary J. That's my girl right there.
Oh, yeah.
What has been one of your greatest accomplishments?
I think one of my greatest accomplishments would be probably starting my record label, because I say that because I wasn't going to start a record label. I was just going to start a production company and just be a producer and sign other producers. But I think it's more gratifying and more, you know, of an attraction when you start your own record label and you make your own hits. Because then I noticed, like when we did Ciara, now I get calls from J-Lo, I get calls from all of the girls, because now she's the hottest girl, so everybody wants to be produced by the hottest girl's producer, you know. So and also you got to be careful too, you know, who you produce.
Why you say that?
Then there could be competition.
That's definitely true. That's definitely true. What made you want to become part of this industry?
Just growing up in it, you know. I grew into it. It's like, you know, it was only one way for me to go after growing up with such influential parents in the music game.
That's cool. What is something that people who don't know about you would shock people?
Probably that I'm a single father and my son lives with me.
Why would that shock people?
Because I do so much. You know what I'm saying? I think that would kind of shock people.
It's always important to be a good father.
Oh yeah, definitely it's important.
You know, we don't have that many.
For real, that's real talk.
Man, take care of your children.
Yeah,
I'm not playing. I'm being dead serious.
I was trying to think of something else that might shock you. I don't know.
Any vices?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Anything that might shock you, I don't want to tell nobody.
Uh-oh. Let's leave that one alone.
Yeah.
So what's next on your list? Any new projects?
Like I said, I'm about to do Mary J. Blige. We're gonna do some work. Supposed to be doing something with Patti LaBelle. A lot of different artists.
A lot of older icons.
Yeah. A lot of old schools, and finishing up Jody Breeze's album.
Jody!
Yeah, Jody Breeze is going to be big. Finishing up Young Jeezy's album, so, you know, it's going to be big. Sho'Nuff Records.
That's cool. How has fame changed you? Or do you even feel that it's changed you?
I think it's made me, I think it does change you. It kind of makes you more aware of your surroundings because everybody's approaching you like a friend, you know what I'm saying? Like they come in peace.
Strangers.
Yeah, so strangers, and they know you. So it's kind of like, you know, at first it was like, you know, you just engage in a conversation with somebody, but sometimes people just know you from just seeing you and just seeing you.
Does that irritate you?
Sometimes it does, you know, and, you know, me, I try not to come out the house when I feel a little, like, irritated, you know what I mean? Sometimes I try to, you know, if I want something at the mall, I try to send somebody to go get it. What
would you be doing if you weren't involved in the music?
probably still roofing. I used to be a roofer. I used to put roofs on houses. Yeah.
Oh.
I'd probably be the foreman. I'd be the man sitting back eating a sandwich, telling everybody where to put it at.
All right. That's crazy. Do you have any advice for people who want to be in your shoes?
Yeah, get some big shoes. You know what I'm saying? No, just kidding. No, really, you gotta be focused. Gotta peep the game and watch how it works. Watch the ins and outs, and you really gotta get on the inside and not so much be on the outside, because everybody's thinking that we're going somewhere where there's streets paved with gold or something like that. But it's like the more you get, the more is required of you. So it's like the more you grow, the more people are gonna reach for you, and they're gonna request things from you. They're gonna ask you for stuff. They're gonna put you in weird positions where you gotta really deliver, you know. And you definitely, like on the producer side, you really definitely gotta get your sounds together. You gotta focus on what Jazze Pha is doing, what Pharrell is doing, what Lil Jon is doing, what, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know what everybody's doing, because it's all friendly, but it's all competition. That's
true. But being that it is competition, and that some people like to say that a lot of the music sounds the same, do you feel that we're recycling hip-hop, or do you feel that it's up to the older cats to change hip-hop, or do you feel that it's up to younger people?
I think it's up to younger people. I think, you know what I mean, because the young folks are going to be the future of the hip-hop. They are the future of the hip-hop.
That's true.
So, you know, they're the ones that's going to, hit you across the head and be like, oh, I didn't know it could be done like that, because they vibing. They vibing, and they coming up with new things and new formulas. So we just, that's what keeps us on our toes. We always look to the young ones.
That's what's up. All right. Well, I asked everyone this question. And the reason why I ask everyone this question is because the passion behind the answer is so deep. It's so deep from any individual. But the question is, how would you think hip-hop or rap would be if Pac and Big were still alive? Do you think that certain people who are on top now would still be where they are?
I don't know. It's hard to say, because people are always about change. It doesn't really it doesn't really matter. I think Pac would still be going strong. I think Big would be still going strong and more. I think Big would be really more entrepreneurial. You know what I'm saying? Because he had a whole lot of people to feed. You know what I'm saying? And he always showed that he was looking out for his crew. He was down with his homies. Pac too, but I think Biggie was more trying to walk in Puffy's footsteps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was trying to grow to that knowledge, and with that in mind, and then Pac still doing what he was doing, I think Pac would have gotten more into movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And really, silver screening that thing and really becoming a great person. And on the silver screen. And I think, man, a lot of people will still be where they are, but
it would just be more competition.
It'd be more competition. It'd be more competition.
All right. Well, this will be the last question. Why do you choose to work out of Patchwerks?
Why do I choose to work out of Patchwerk? Because I like the people here. Yeah, I mean, the not just the personnel, but me and Bob, we go way back. And
big shout outs to Bob.
Yeah, Big Bob and Curtis.
Yes,
and,
Curtis.
Everybody over here, you know what I'm saying, that from the even the old Patchwerks crew, and it's a new Patchwerks crew, and you guys are cool people too, and I think he just has a great judge of character. You know what I'm saying? And the people here just make you feel at home. So I think that's important, to feel comfortable and for people to know what you want and know what you need, and pretty much be tuned in to you. And then give my brother some money. You know what I'm saying? put some money in his pocket, let him flourish and make some good bread, so I can get them good deals back. Right, pimp?
All right. Well, you're always welcome to here, and we love having you here. So.
For sure. It's like a home to me, so it's all good.
All right. Well, you take care, and I'll let you get back to your session, since I know you're really busy.
Okay,
and I got to get up out of here. So.
For sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.